US Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice has voiced approval for a new nuclear deal with India during a visit to the country. It will reverse a 3-decade ban on the US conducting nuclear trade with India. However, the deal has not yet been signed. Rice cited administrative delays. But as our correspondent Vikram Bahl reports from New Delhi, not everyone is impressed with the new arrangement.
Opposition parties in India are unhappy with the nuclear deal and held a protest march as Condoleezza Rice arrived in New Delhi. There was speculation that the deal would be signed between the US and India on Saturday, but it didn't happen. If and when it does, India will become the first country to be allowed to trade in nuclear material and technology for non-defense use. The process was initiated 3 years ago and fast-tracked in the last 6 months, getting the approval of the IAEA and US politicians. A bill now sits on the US President's desk, waiting to be approved. There have been reservations from some countries that allowing India to be the exception to the rule could undermine nuclear non-proliferation agreements, and limitations have been imposed. India is restricted on future nuclear testing, something the largest opposition party is unhappy with.
The present terms and conditions are unacceptable. It amounts to almost virtual mortgage of our sovereignty in perpetuity. And if India comes back to power, we'll certainly think of renegotiating the deal.
No one is saying when the deal will be signed, but Secretary Rice said not to read anything into the delay.
Let me be clear, the 123 agreement is done. It's a matter of signing that agreement, and so I don't want anyone to think that we have open issues. We, in fact, don't have open issues. These are administrative matters of signing agreements.
With an agreement seemingly in the bag, the two sides seemed relaxed. At the end of this long journey, both sides are likely to focus on the next phase. It is estimated that billions of dollars worth of business is likely to be generated through this deal. At a time when the world markets are down, news of more business is welcome.
As far as India's outlay to outside, some of the estimates which have come forward is about $14 to about $20 billion on a year-to-year basis, which is going to make an estimate of over $180 to $200 billion from India to other countries for purchase of both technology as well as purchase of raw material.
The Indian minister also laid emphasis on the future economic relations with the United States of America.
Today, the USA is India's largest trading partners, our largest source of investment, and a major source of technology. As India grows and develops, our relationship with US too will grow and develop.
Whether or not the nuclear deal will help the American stock markets is arguable, but it certainly is being hailed as a landmark foreign affairs achievement. Vikram Bahl, New Delhi.